Well, hello everybody and welcome to the Woolly Tangle yarn stall at home. I was really looking forward to coming over and seeing you all this weekend, but alas it's not to be, so we will make the best of it and have a look at what I've managed to set up in the utility room. This gives you a snapshot, hopefully, of what I would have been bringing with me. So, I'm Tanya and I run the Woolly Tangle. I hand dye yarn, as you can see on the front. This is all done here in my utility room. I'm very much inspired by natural colours, so you'll see lots of soft, more natural shades. So we've got a mustard, we've got damson. This one is called Thundercloud because I really like a good storm. We've got Peach Kiss. This is quite a nice soft semi-solid with your peach sections and your lemon. We've got Winter Skies, Blue Jay. These ones are on a merino bamboo base as well, by the way, so quite nice and bouncy. Soft but robust. Knits up really nicely. This one's Charcoal, very subtle semi-solid. Very berry, inspired by all of the summer puddings I eat. Raspberry pavlova, etc. Down here we're moving on to the merino silk base. So where the merino bamboo has a bit of a sheen to it, the merino silk is much shinier. But again, it's still very soft, it's still very smooth, very nice to knit with, drapes really, really well. So we have Dove, which is a very pale grey but with a nice peachy pink undertone. We have Mellow Mushroom there, really nice sandy neutral. We have Honeysuckle, Primula. This one is called Old Rose. So they're kind of the colour that the petals go on the edges. It's inspired that one. We've got Lavender. This is a new one. This is Grassy Hollows. So a nice kind of subtle variation through it. Nice kind of mid-green there. We've got a brighter one. This one's called Summer Seas. We've got Clematis. And then we've got this one, which is hiding in the corner a little bit. This one's called Hazy Days. So that's a nice mix of blues and greys, inspired by those days where it's hot and sunny and a bit hazy and we can't really see the mountains properly. I'm up in North Wales, so we've got a lot of mountains up here. Right, so I'm going to just pan back across here, give you a sneak preview of the bags, and we'll go see these ones on the end here, which are a merino yak silk blend. And this blend really takes the dye beautifully when you go for these dual colours. So we've got purple, we've got gold, lovely red in the middle there, teal, blue and green. And that's been used for this shawl up here, which is one of my patterns. This one's called the Mountain Pass, inspired by those mountains we've just been talking about. And there are kits for these available on the website in all of those colours that we've just seen. It's a nice simple pattern and you get this lovely wave to the edge, and that's just to do with the lines of the decrease and the increases. You don't have to do anything fancy to get that. It's quite a simple pattern. It takes 200 grams of 4-ply, and I probably should say all these yarns on the front are 4-plies, but I have the same ones available in DK, or if they aren't there I can dye them, that's not a problem. And also if you need a bigger batch I can dye them as well. So this one up here is the Mountain Pass, the same, but that's been done in the teal. Ta-da! And that one uses a lace weight yarn held double with a kid silk lace weight, which gives you this wonderful snowy look. Just something a little bit different. Also makes it very fluffy and very, very, very warm. Very nice. There's kits available for that on the website as well. So these two here in the middle are the Shattered Slate. So that's a drop stitch pattern. And I do try to keep my patterns as simple as possible. So this is just a mix of knit and purl rows and then a drop stitch row. The peachy one is in a double knit. That's a 200 gram pattern for a proper big wrapper upper. The purple is a 4-ply and that's just 100 gram, that one. So that's good for those days where it's too warm for a big wrapper upper but not warm enough to have nothing. That one's done in the merino silk in Clematis. So it gives you a really nice sleek shawl. These three here are Bet. So the green is lace weight, that's 100 gram lace weight for a small wrap size. The one in the middle is 200 grams of 4-ply, that's a bigger wrap. And then the pink is 100 grams just for a scarf. Those patterns are available on the website and also on Ravelry if you want a PDF. I can't sell PDFs on the website because it's a bit complicated. This one here on the end in the blue is Broken Light. And again, this is very simple stitches, although it looks more complicated. I promise it's not. You have reverse purl garter. You have a stocking stitch section. Sorry, I went a bit Sean Connery there. And a mesh lace there. That one is done in the camel silk, which is absolutely beautiful to work with. Gives you a very sleek, soft, drapey shawl. And it takes the dye in a particular way, so you get these wonderful pastels. So these are the other colours that are available as kits on the website. So we've got Heathery, we've got Tutti Frutti, we've got Charcoal, and we've got Verdant. And then the top layer are Merino Bamboo, which gives you a punchier set of colours. And if I just pan back over here, that's the shawl. It's the same shawl done in Merino Bamboo, so you can see the colour difference, and that gives you some idea of the scale of it as well. It's quite a big, long, asymmetric triangle. Right, so I'll quickly show you the bags that we have available. There's lots more patterns on the website. This is the bonus of Yarn Show at Home, that you get to shop everything rather than just the bits I can squish in my Mondeo. So these are new bags. These are extra big, so good for big snuggly jumpers, blankets, huge cardigans. If I show you inside this one, that's 6 skeins of Aran, so you can see there's still plenty of room left, and there's pockets in the bottom for pens, patterns, needles, stitch holders, whatever else you need to carry around with you. And then going to the other end, we've got small ones for socks. So these sort of larger ones here, the feathers can take short DPNs just about. We've then got the mid-size here, which are good for sort of either socks if you like a bit more room, or you're carrying more things around with you, or they'll comfortably take 200 gram shawls, that sort of size. We've then got the larger ones, which will take about 400 grams, 4 to 5, depending on what else you're trying to put in there. And there's lots of florals, but there are also some fun ones. So these are the same size down here. So we've got bear, fox, raccoon in the woods. We've got cats. There's various sheep, llamas, all that sort of thing on the website. These ones are a drawstring top for those of you that don't like zips. And again, we've got various designs of those. There's sausage dogs, there's some cheeky llamas under there. Let's show you the cheeky llamas. Again, some more florals. I do like my florals, sorry. But those are all available on the website. So that's the woollytangle.co.uk. And then we've also got, just down on the front here, show you quickly before I run out of time. Are we focusing properly? I'm not sure we are. Oh, there we go, that's better. So we have a selection of stitch markers, little charms. We've got buzzy bees. We've got these ones, which are a solid ring. And then you get one larger one for working in the round with a bee on it. And we've got some flowers, some cheeky forest ones. Now if you're a crocheter, don't look at these and think, oh, there's no point, because I do have all of these available as a crochet version with a clasp on as well. It just confuses the system if I've got too many out on the table today. There's a full range available on the website of those. We've also got these little tins, which have 45 stitch markers in. These ones here are smaller ones, so they're good for about 4mm, and then these ones are good for sort of 8mm and somewhere 8 to 9mm on these ones. You get 45 markers in a tin, and again, those are on the website. We've got a few zip charms on the end here, which are good for helping you get in your bags. And I'm very nearly out of time, so I'm going to pull back and give you a last quick look. With some decent focus, there we go. So the website is thewoollytangle.co.uk. Apologies for the stuff around the edges, but you know, it's the downside to doing these things at home. And hopefully I will see you all next year. If you've got any questions, please drop me a message through the website. Thank you very much. Bye.